If you're anything like me and you're a little bit weird about seafood and prawn toast doesn't quite float your boat, then maybe you want to try this ultimate
Sourdough Sesame Chicken Toast.
Quite literally took 10 takes for Mum to remember that all in one go. I'm Chin, this is my Mum Chew, and if you like this kind of content, make sure to subscribe, like and comment, because it really helps us know what videos to make for the channel later on. So first off, for this we're going to be using chicken breast. You can use chicken thigh if you want, but it's a little bit too oily and that can soak into the bread. But if you like that, by all means use that. We're just going to mince this up, and how we're going to do that,
We're going to
hand mince it. We're just going to take off any sort of sinewy bits here, like this, because you don't want them and they'll just be slightly chewy.
Yeah, that's right.
You can feel it. If you put your finger into this little gap here on the chicken breast and you don't feel like a hard, rough, not rough, but like cartilagey,
yeah, that's right, yeah.
Almost, I nearly said flavoured thing,
yeah.
Almost feeling thing,
yes.
Then you don't have to take it out. But in this case, we do.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm doing this a bit rubbishly because of the camera. And then to mince this, you can actually do this in a food processor if you want, but we're doing this by hand to keep the texture. And we're literally just going to be chopping this up.
No specific way to cut it.
No. However you want. Side note, we do have a app. Probably should have stopped doing this, but we do have an app coming very soon. If not out already, if it is out, it will be linked in the description below. On there, you'll be able to plan your food for the week, and there's going to be courses for you to take, so you can end up becoming your own Chinese chef at home.
It's a bit noisy, yeah?
So we're going to want this fairly fine, even though we don't want it completely mushy like in a blender. A very sharp knife helps a lot for this. Now there are other ways to do this. You can cut it into little chunks and then use the side of your knife to like flatten the chicken. I don't suggest doing that because it will literally just spread chicken everywhere and contaminate your sides. I've seen a few chefs do that. I mean, okay, for home use you're probably all right, but in a commercial setting, I'd never do that. Okay, so that's around about where we want it, and then I'm just going to put this into a bowl. So for the internal paste, the chicken spread, we're going to need some, of course, MSG, salt, garlic powder, light soy, sesame oil, bicarb, Chinese rice wine, white pepper, fresh chives, minced ginger, fresh minced garlic.
And an egg.
Also,
potato starch.
Yeah. First of all, I'm just going to throw in our
garlic and ginger.
Yeah, that goes in.
Minced chive.
Some of them, because we want to use some of these for garnish at the end.
White pepper.
Only a small bit. You don't want to overpower it too much.
Salt.
Yeah, you want to season this quite well.
Hashtag MSG massive. Garlic powder.
And the reason why we're using garlic powder and garlic is because they give two different kinds of garlic flavour. The fresh garlic gives obviously like an actual fresh garlicky flavour, whereas the powder gives almost a processed flavour, which is just as delicious. And they come together really nicely to give you a really nice hum of garlic all the way through.
Bicarbonate soda?
Just a tiny bit, and this is to make the meat a little bit more tender when you're biting through it. Historically, we would have used lye water or gang sui, which is lye water, just the Chinese name. Then we're going to crack an egg in here. Add some light soy. Thank you.
Chinese rice wine.
Yeah, not too much.
Touch of sesame oil.
Small amount, you don't want lots.
That's more than enough.
Yeah, quite literally that was probably a little bit too much because I was concentrating on Mum started to point and I took my eyes off the ball, which I shouldn't have done. And then potato starch. We're just using this as the binder to go in. You want this essentially like a quite liquidy paste, as you can see here. Sort of like,
not like thick.
Yeah, not like a dumpling base mix. You want it more liquidy than liquidy. What's the word I'm looking for, Ma?
Smooth.
That's it. You want it smoother than that.
Like so smooth operator.
Yeah, you want it like jam and not peanut butter. It's more spreadable.
Yes,
that's a word. Right. And that's done. Because this is sourdough, we obviously have sourdough. We're not making this. We're not bakers. I mean, we could make sourdough. I used to make this at a 5-star wedding venue that I used to work at. But we're not doing that today because this is Chinese takeaway food and not sourdough making planet bread channel.
It's not a bread channel, okay? It's not a bread making. Oh, okay.
But
you just get your own sourdough.
Yeah, but you can make your own if you want. That's absolutely fine. We're just choosing not to today. And we're just going to cut this up into slices. You can have these pretty much as thick and thin as you like. Do you want to try that, Ma?
Oh, it's good.
You take the middle out because I didn't want a bite of that either. And we're gonna make these fairly chunky, sort of like about half an inch thick.
Yeah, this is not very good bread knife, isn't it?
No, we literally just bought this because we don't have a bread knife here.
Let's try another knife.
Yeah, I reckon this is easier, you know,
Yeah?
because it's sharper.
Is it?
It's going through.
Might need to sharpen it then.
Yeah, that's way easier.
Yeah. They can get very crusty, can't they?
I mean, that's the whole point of sourdough. It's crusty bread.
Oh, is it? To cut this bread take longer than we mince the chicken.
Really did. So now we've got the sourdough here. All we're going to do is what, Ma?
Spread the chicken paste onto the bread,
Yeah, you can be as liberal or as stingy as you want.
or you can be very generous with the filling.
Yeah.
I think you could do it quite generous.
Yeah, definitely. Because this is meant to be the ultimate.
Chicken sesame toast
Yeah.
with sourdough.
You don't want it too thick either as well, because you don't want.
If you get too thick, you get too many liquid in it, you know?
Yeah. And then when you got that nicely
Spread
and
evenly
coated,
spread.
just want to make sure it goes all the way to the sides.
Yeah.
And that's just for aesthetic purposes. You don't have to do that. Like that. Then we got some toasted sesame seeds here. I'm just going to place them in. If you do this with non-raw chicken, if you do this with cooked chicken, then
It will not stick, all right?
yeah.
It has to be raw chicken.
And we haven't seasoned these at all because lots of people go, why haven't you seasoned the sesame seeds? Because the seasoning doesn't stick, and what happens is you end up with like a pile of salt and seasoning at the bottom. So when you go further down, the sesame seeds that are last are way too over seasoned. Which is why we heavily season the chicken mix itself. Just going to pad that down nicely.
Yep.
And then finish all of these. But look at that. That's going to be epic, isn't it?
That's good enough to eat.
Not right now.
Yeah. I mean, of course, when it fried.
Yeah.
I thought everyone have some sensible, not going to eat the raw chicken.
Oh no, you don't know the internet. And you're just going to do this for as much chicken as you have and bread, because we're being quite generous. This probably will only get us about 4 slices.
I think you can make also of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you like chicken toast?
Yes, I do.
For prawn toast or chicken toast?
Oh, I don't mind. Oh, depends how I feel that day. No, I don't mind. These look amazing.
Yeah.
I do talk too soft, don't I?
Yeah, I don't know why. You don't like that. You don't talk like that in real life.
I thought I had to whisper. No, I don't. I have to speak up.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. Not shout, okay? Just turn up the volume. Turn up the volume.
Why is that one not wanting to stay?
That got a mind of its own.
It's lucky it's just going to do them all.
Yes. Like it's all planned out.
Yeah, like we plan anything. So you can actually freeze them like this. You want to freeze them raw. Don't cook them off.
Uncooked,
Yeah.
Cool.
And then you just fry them from frozen. You don't need to defrost them. So we got a chicken toast recipe. It's not this one, but it's more of a takeaway version in this second book, part 2. Spelt wrong, we know. But both our cookbooks are on offer at the moment at a discount rate. Plus, you get a free bag of MSG too. If you know where to get that, do what, Ma?
Comments below.
We've got some veg oil here, and we want to heat this up to about 170 degrees C. I'll put on the screen what that is in Fahrenheit. When that's up to temperature,
Yep.
we're just going to get our little lovely bits of chicken toast here and place them in sesame seeds side down first. So we will just want to allow the meat side to cook off for a little bit longer. So we're doing it on a lower heat. But when we feel after about 2 to 3 minutes of frying on one side, I'm going to put the temperature up to the max it will go and then cook off the bread. Obviously we'll be turning it every now and then.
At the beginning, just do not move it about, okay?
Yeah.
You want the chicken to cook first.
Yeah.
By doing that, your chicken will not fall off.
Yeah, and it will also won't be raw, which is a huge deal in cooking.
Yes.
Yeah, these won't actually take long, probably around 4 to 5 minutes from fresh. From frozen, you're going to look about 7 to 8.
Yeah, and also it depends on how thick the
Spread of the
chicken
chicken
spread.
is, yeah.
Yes. Best to get a pro if you're not sure about if the chicken is cooked or not.
One like this, very, very cheap to get. and they're brilliant. We use them all the time. Every single dish that comes out of our place is actually probed. So these are being face down long enough. I've turned up the heat because you don't want the cold oil, otherwise these will absorb oil and become oil sponges.
Yeah.
So then we're just going to turn these over. That's good. Because all that chicken is now cooked off, the bases won't take very long.
You see, by deep frying the sesame seed, you don't really need to put seasoning on it. If the heat already given its flavor.
Yeah, you don't need to toast them, is what Mum meant.
Yeah, look at that.
And it's like that. We're just going to take them out, place them onto some kitchen roll. Just because this chicken is a little bit thicker than the other ones, we're going to make sure that chicken is definitely done.
Because they're bigger pieces then compared to these two, yeah?
Yeah. And then we're going to cook the rest off, but we'll be back to you to try these in a minute. So we're just going to cut one of these in half so you can see what it's like inside.
Yes.
You okay there, bud?
Yeah. Go for it.
Ready?
Yes, look at that.
Lovely and full. So you can see the bread layer, and then the chicken layer is almost as
thicker than the bread.
Yeah.
That's what you like. That's how we like it.
That is what you like. So now we're just going to plate these up. Just going to garnish this with some chives, fresh chives.
What? Just drop it down.
Yeah, just drop it down. Sweet chili. And I personally love lemon with anything deep fried.
Take some of the grease off the edge.
Yeah, makes it more palatable for me. But
look at that.
here we are with the ultimate chicken toast. Do you want to try it, Ma?
No, ultimate
No.
sourdough sesame chicken toast.
Oh yeah, you're right. Didn't say the whole line.
Yeah.
You corrected me that time. Ready?
Look at that. Look at that thickness of the chicken.
Yeah.
Really amazing. The crunch.
It's like a Chinese chicken crouton.
And
Lemon, sorry.
I like the thickness of the chicken. I think the toast, whatever toast you make, you cannot be too stingy with the meat.
That's a lot of meat there.
Oh, really good.
Get some of that.
And sweet chili sauce. This ultimate chicken toast, I don't think I will eat it with sweet chili. That's my personal one.
Why not?
It would take all the flavor away from it. Very good.
Super easy, really delicious and massively effective, and it's not too oily as well because that
Oh,
sourdough was cooked on a high heat, so it didn't absorb lots of oil. Yeah, Mum will show you that it's not oily inside.
if you use normal bread, it will. Look at that.
Well, no, it won't. If you use normal bread and oil is hot, it won't soak through. There we go. Mum?
Thank you for watching, and don't forget to follow the recipe
Yeah.
and comment below how you like your how did it come out and everything.
If you've tried it, that is, yeah.
That's if you try it, or if you're not, just enjoy watching.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Happy cooking, happy eating.
I've got sesame all in my teeth now, so
Me too.
anyway. See you guys later.